was employed was the moat, which was either filled with water or was filled with an elaborate sequence of ridges to break up and slow down the attacker. Sometimes castles featured multiple concentric moats. In mountain castles, vertical trenches were dug down the slope to stop enemies from advancing diagonally, while horizontal moats, yokobori, blocked forward movement across the ridges. By the late Sengoku period, massive stone walls replaced simple earthen ramparts. Other times, walls included a steep curve near the top to make scaling highly improbable, and to deflect stones dropped by defenders. These curved walls gave the defenders an advantage by forcing the besieger to congregate by the gates of the castle. The walls would include narrow, pierced openings called sama. The triangular ones were for firearms, and the vertical slits were for bows. This allowed attackers to be exposed and allowed the defender to inflict deadly wounds on the attacking enemy. The gate, or in Japanese, the mon, was the castle's weakest point, so it received the most complex fortifications. When attackers breached the outer gate, they were forced to make a 90-degree turn to continue attacking the defenders. This was intentional, so as to slow down the enemy forces. This type of system is referred to as the Masugata Gate complex. Another great example of gate defenses in the tower is the tower gates. In this system, if the attackers breached the outermost gate, they would instantly be fired upon from a 2-story gate featuring a turret built directly above a passageway. The upper floor served as a firing platform for archers and gunners. Some featured ishi-otooshi, stone-dropping chutes in the floor, allowing defenders to drop rocks or pour boiling water directly onto enemies attempting to batter the doors below. Another defensive design incorporated into Edo period castles were the umadashi, which featured an outer defensive barrier outside the outermost gate to the castle. This was often used to stage cavalry to counterattack. Unlike the square enclosures common in western Japan, umadashi were typically U-shaped earthworks or stone walls outside the main moat. One of the more typical Japanese gate systems was a masugata,